Welcome to the Cruiser's Net. I'm Kate on Mendocino Queen. I'm your net controller this morning. We meet here every day at 9 a.m. on Channel 68, Channel 80 now, except Sundays at 8 a.m. Our purpose is to get to know each other and help each other out and have fun. We already had a little drama this morning of a sailboat going into the shallows, so watch out for those shallow areas. If you don't see any boats there, there's a reason. In general, the saying east-southeast 10 to 20 and tonight 15 to 25, although I hear the waves are from the north out on the ocean, 5 to 7 feet. Drink.
Yuck.
Hey, this is Sailing Vessel Gregarious. I got here a few days ago, but this is my first time listening to the net. It's great to be here.
Who has announcements this morning?
Weekwag. Good morning, all. Just a reminder that this Thursday at 8 p.m. is opening curtain for The Outsider. Hey, good morning, Herbert. Just letting everybody know we have Slosh Ball on Thursday at 6:30 in the...
Thursday could be a good day if you were working.
Seriously.
Hey, everybody. Yoga is back at the community park.
Good morning, Harbor. Tomorrow is the kids' bocce game at 10 a.m. at the Community Park Baseball Diamond.
This is the cutest
You may not hear an
place.
announcement tomorrow because I'll be up at the Baseball Diamond making sure the court is ready for us.
Pickleball.
I'm looking to start making yeast bread. Does anybody have a bread starter?
3 cups of self-rising flour, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and 1 12-ounce beer of your choice.
We are going to do a dinghy drift Friday, half an hour after the happy hour ends. So that'll be, what does that make it, 6:30. And we'll meet at marker, I think it's 3 right there in the middle of the main channel. And we will drift around.
Yeah, I'm in need of some help on some outboard engines if anybody out there works on them.
Hey, if you pick up that fancy sine wave inverter and you want a really great alternator to help charge those batteries, I have a 125 watt Balnar alternator. I am on the hook out here, but I will be on 6/8 intermittently. Actually, today I'm going to Key West. I'm on Abeona and I will be here for a couple of weeks. If anybody wants it, also it's on the Facebook page.
What was the boat name?
Abeona.
This is us cheating. We want to go to Key West to say that we've been to Key West, but we don't want to sail there. And there's a good reason why.
So there's something like 700 boats currently anchored off of Key West. The main anchorage has an area called the Bowling Alley, which is just about 450 boats that are all in this kind of long channelish type thing. And anytime there's a shift in wind, they just all bump into each other and bash off each other. That's why they call it the Bowling Alley.
The anchorage is, like the sand there is notoriously soft, bad for anchoring anyway. And we've had nothing but strong winds and wind changes lately.
We're going to drive down and cheat and still go check out Key West, and then we will not stop there when we sail down.
The main reason that I want to go to Key West, we've been going through the Keys for a long time, and there are a lot of great places, but there's not a whole lot of
Say culture.
The Keys has a very distinctive culture, but it's all very, beachy, driftwood and sandals and, all kinds of stuff, which absolutely I love. But Key West has shipwreck museums and the Hemingway House and, a lot of cool stuff that really only comes up around places that have a little bit more area. It's a little bit bigger, and so there's space for a lot of these public community-oriented places instead of just restaurants and residences and beach shacks.
I absolutely love that there's not a whole lot of chain anything. There's not an Applebee's that you can go pop into. Like, that just doesn't exist, and I love that about it. But it doesn't change the fact that it's still multiple renditions of the same thing. There's still 800 conch restaurants and 4,000 lobster restaurants. So there is a little bit of, if you've seen one of the keys, you've kind of seen them all. And so Key West does offer some variety, and it offers the more kind of like city folk kind of culture where it's museums and, and things like that.
To no one's surprise, our first stop when we got to Key West was the Shipwreck Museum. And our first order of business once in the museum was crime. Try and run away with it.
It's bolted down pretty good.
This is our chance to be rich. Even though we weren't allowed to steal the silver bars, it turns out knowledge was the real treasure after all. And I learned that Key West has a much richer history than I gave it credit for. The museum tour started in a room that used to be a cistern used for hatching and growing baby lobsters. It was chock full of really interesting artifacts, like actual timbers from actual wooden boats that actually sank back in the 1700s. And sunken treasure, pieces of 8, actually pirate pieces of 8, which, much like alligators and people who find shark's teeth on beaches, I was sure didn't actually exist. You think I can pull those off?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Gimme. The whole museum is wonderfully immersive, including docents in period costume, and terrifying inanimate displays possessed with the souls of dead fishermen caught in limbo. Like, I don't really know how they're doing this. Of course. I'm trying to go see a tower. I also learned that the prosperity of old Key West was almost entirely dependent on shipwrecks. It hasn't rained in months. The coast of the island was lined with towers much like this one, so that people could watch as heavily laden merchant ships crashed upon the shoals one after the other.
Very loud.
Then bells would ring out, signaling for boat crews to launch to rescue the people and, of course, salvage the goods. The minute we try to go up on this cool tower, it just starts raining. Cool pirate tower, though. It's kind of good, babe.
Yeah, awesome.
I'm not tipping.
You get a whole little band going over here. Why are you so good at this? Key West is also the home of the first office of Pan America, and is where the first U.S. international flight took off from, bound for Havana. And it is now a super cool little microbrewery, the southernmost microbrewery in the United States, and it has delicious beer, a really cool logo, and I got a hoodie. And chickens. It has so many chickens. Cheers. Oh, come on. That's really good. The honey cream tastes like honey.
Yeah,
Oh, love that.
it's real good.
one of the legitimate reasons that we came to Key West was to pick up an oven, because our oven has not worked since we got the boat.
Yeah.
And so now we get to bake things.
I'm very excited about baking things. I'm like very excited about her baking things, like eggy muffins.
Yeah. So now we get to lug an oven around Key West for a little while.
Picture of me.
Pump the throttle to pop a wheelie. Okay, let's do it. Oh my god, it blows wind in your face! Oh, it hurts so bad. It knocked me out. Oh god, I'm gonna run into the wall. Oh, I ran into the wall. Okay, alright. Oh, shh. What the? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh! 15th place.
Like a tenth of a second.
Man.
Off and defender to the touchdown.
I'm the sportiest!
Oh, perfect. The sportiest now.
I know, they're so slow. This is bullshit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Got demolished. It was time to call it a day in Key West because we had a long drive ahead of us to get back to Marathon. But one day wasn't nearly enough. We had only just scratched the surface of this surprising little island, which was much more like New Orleans than it was Miami. Alright, I don't think we're going to stop, but this is zero.
Mile marker 0. End of the road! But it's impossible to find parking, and there are like a ton of people. So we're just gonna do a drive-by. Driving in Key West is not the least stressful thing that we've ever done. Just for the record. That wasn't recording.
Perfect.
So, that blurry, shaky footage that you can pretend that you just saw was of a key deer, which are endangered.
And much like the key lime, are smaller than regular deer. If you did not know it, key limes are smaller than regular deer. Now you know. It's true.
But so since we've been in the Keys, we have been looking for gurgators
Or crocodilos.
crocodilos,
The
whatever.
American saltwater snappy dinosaur.
A snappy dinosaur. And not like snappy, but like
I would take this one too.
that would be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've not seen a single snappy dinosaur. So I'm beginning to think that they are mythical creatures that were invented by tourism,
Florida Tourism Board of
the man
Yeah.
to lure people in to the Keys to see dinosaurs and then just say, well, no, we're elusive, whatever. I was beginning to think the same thing about the key deer, but
Lo and behold.
Yeah, you have just seen, along with us.
So we're driving along the highway here, and I was thinking to myself, Bryant, key deer don't live on the highway. They obviously live off the highway. So we took an excursion. We went off the highway, and turns out they live in little key deer houses at the ends of lanes.
Aww, the little key deer cul-de-sacs.
Yeah.
I don't know how to. I was gonna try and match that. I was gonna try, but it doesn't work.
Cul-de-sac deer?
Stop.
Oh, they do live on the highway.
Stop. Okay. Oh, okay. That's so great.
Yeah.
Oh my god. They're like okay, like seriously, we've been up and down this highway a lot.
Look at him.
Tiny wee deer. Okay, I guess we just haven't been around on the right time of day.
So I was thinking to myself, Brian, key deer obviously live right on the highway.
It's a regular dowsing rod for key deer now. Oh, this has been a good day. I hope you enjoyed this day as much as we did. If not, here's a Rainbow Consolation Prize at least. Thank you for coming along with us, and we hope to see you next time.
Feel my wrath.
Feel my wrath.